Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Inspire Toons 3D. Today we are going to know about a story called Abhinav Bindra, the Silent Shot. Disclaimer: Abhinav Bindra, born in a small town in India, was a curious boy from the start. Growing up, he found himself captivated by the idea of precision, whether it was the way a clock ticked or the exactitude required to shoot a puzzle. This early fascination with focus and accuracy set the stage for his future in shooting sports. As a young boy, Abhinav was often found quietly observing the world around him with intense attention, even when his friends were distracted by games. His focus was not just limited to the immediate world, it was the ability to see beyond, which later turned out to be his greatest asset in the sport of shooting. At the age of 15, Abhinav stumbled upon shooting spot at a local range during a family outing. Immediately, he was drawn to its calming precision, the utter silence of the range, the methodological breathing before a shot, and the pure concentration it demanded. He quickly realized that this was where he belonged. Although he didn't have a formal introduction to the sport, the idea of hitting a target from a distance fascinated him. His calm demeanor and the way he quickly grasped the basics showed his natural talent. He was not just shooting a rifle, he was training his mind and body to become one with the weapon, understanding its subtle nuances. In the early days, Abhinav training was modest. He practiced at a small local range with minimal guidance, learning the basics of shooting from posture and grip to the vital aspect of breathing. Despite the challenges of limited resources, he remained determined. Day after day, he returned to the range, pushing through the discomfort of sore muscles and tired limbs. His early performances were far from perfect, but they were stepping stones. Each miss, each imperfect shot was a lesson that shaped him. It was clear that his journey wouldn't be easy, but Abhinav's determination was unwavering. His face reflected the struggle of every beginner, but he was not discouraged by setbacks. As Abhinav's skill began to improve, he learned an invaluable lesson: discipline. Shooting was not just about hitting the target, it was about consistency and mental focus. He dedicated long hours to practicing and perfecting his technique, practicing his posture, and controlling his thoughts. Success in shooting, he realized, came not only from the physical training but also from the mental fortitude to handle pressure. Practice sessions became longer and his focus sharper. Abhinav spent hours refining his breathing, teaching himself to stay still, and developing a methodological rhythm that would rather define his success. The importance of patience became clear. Success was not about speed, it's all about accuracy, control, and discipline. But like any athlete, Abhinav faced his fair share of struggles. There were moments of self doubt, times when the target seemed too far, when he couldn't maintain his focus, or when his shots missed by mere inches. However, each setback brought with a valuable lesson. He realized that failure was not the opposite of success but an essential part of the journey. Rather than dwell on the mistakes, Abhinav used them as a fuel to keep moving forward, always learning, always evolving. Every failed attempt was simply preparation for the next breakthrough. During this period, Abhinav was lucky to find the right mentorship. His coach played a crucial role in shaping his career, not just as a technical guide, but as a source of emotional strength. The bond between them was built on trust, hard work, and shared goals. Abhinav's coach instilled in him the understanding that shooting required both mental and physical preparation. This mentorship helped him refine his technique and focus on the finer details that would distinguish him as a champion. The lessons he learned from his coach extended beyond the range and into his personal life, where discipline, humility, and resilience became his guiding principles. Abhinav's hard work began to pay off when he first won the first national championship. It was not just a victory, it was the result of countless hours spent perfecting his craft. It was not an easy journey, and there were times when Abhinav questioned his path, but each win, each small victory in training built his confidence and prepared him for greater challenges. The national championship was a significant milestone, but Abhinav knew it was just a beginning. The world stage was calling, and soon he was competing against the best shooters from across the globe. The international competitions were a different beast altogether, with fierce opponents and immense pressure. But with every competition, Abhinav became better, more composed, and more focused. Abhinav's ultimate dream was to represent India at the Olympics. This dream fueled him through years of rigorous training. He pushed himself harder than ever, knowing that reaching the Olympics was not just about physical preparation, it was about overcoming mental barriers, pushing the limits of his own expectations. The journey was not easy. There were countless hours spent on the range, refining his technique, visualizing his shots, and preparing himself for the pressures that would come with competing on the world's biggest stage. In 2008, after years of training, Abhinav's dream became a reality when he qualified for the Beijing Olympics. This was his moment, accumulation of years of hard work, sacrifice, and unwavering focus. Abhinav stepped onto the shooting range in Beijing with a calm demeanor, aware of the immense pressure, but also understanding that he had prepared for this moment in his entire life. His eyes locked on the target with a laser like focus, every breath measured, every movement deliberate. In that moment, nothing existed except him, his rifle, and the target. The gold medal moment came when Abhinav scored a perfect shot in the final round. His focus, discipline, and mental strength had paid off. He had made history by winning India's first individual Olympic gold medal in shooting. The moment was surreal, a culmination of everything he had worked for. As he held the gold medal high, surrounded by the cheers of the crowd and the India flag wavering in the background, Abhinav's face reflected a deep sense of pride and humility. His achievement was not just personal, it was a victory for India, and it inspired millions of aspiring athletes across the country. Even after the gold medal, Abhinav remained humble and focused. He knew that winning one gold medal was not the end. It was the beginning of a new chapter. He continued to train with the same intensity, understanding that success is not a destination but a continuous journey. He worked tirelessly to improve, always seeking to push the boundaries of his own limits. The pressures of fame and success never distracted him. Instead, they became a source of motivation to achieve even more. Over the years, Abhinav faced more challenges, including injuries, but his resilience never wavered. Each obstacle became another reason to train harder to overcome the odds. His story became an inspiration to many young athletes, showing them that the road to success is never easy, but it is always worth it. He dedicated himself to passing on his knowledge, mentoring young shooters, and helping them navigate the challenges of the sport. Abhinav's legacy was not just in the medals he won, but in the impact he had on others. He became a role model for young shooters, encouraging them to dream big, work hard, and never give up. He built a legacy that went beyond his personal achievements, creating opportunities for the next generation of shooters to follow in his footsteps. After retiring, Abhinav continued to contribute to the sport. He coached, mentored, and inspired others to chase their dreams. Sitting in his home, surrounded by shooting memorabilia, he reflected on the years of hard work, sacrifice, and dream. He knew that his journey was not just about winning medals. It was all about inspiring others to believe that with enough dedication and focus, anything is possible. Abhinav's message to the world is clear: dream big, work hard, and never give up. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance, the strength of the human spirit, and the unshakable belief that with focus and determination we can achieve greatness. He stands as proof that no dream is too big and no challenge is too great. The journey may be long, but with hard work and dedication, it is always worth it. If you like this story, please hit the like button. Please share this video with your friends and family members. Please do comment on what you think about this video, and please subscribe to my channel for more such content. Thank you for watching.